Hi, this is Larissa from Inner Freedom Arts Coaching and Training. And today I was inspired to talk to you a little bit about the difference between passion and dispassion and how both are important aspects to have in our business. We need to have a balance of both of those qualities to be successful in our business. And we're pretty comfortable with the idea of being passionate. We identify with that passion that is motivating us to have this career in entrepreneurship. We're very passionate about our craft and about our message in the world. But the aspect of dispassion is often misunderstood. You know, sometimes we think of the word dispassion as the opposite of passion, or an aversion, or maybe even an outright indifference, like we don't care about what's going to happen either way. But it's really a misunderstood term. If you look in the ancient yogic texts, the term for dispassion is vairagya, which sounds kind of like Viagra. Vairagya is a term for dispassion. And what the intention behind that word is this state of acceptance of whatever is going on at the time, free from attachments and judgments. And so what happens in our business oftentimes, we feel like, oh, I should be further ahead than I am right now, or I should have done this so much faster, or people are getting ahead of me. I feel so much time pressure, right? There's a lack of acceptance of where we are right now at whatever stage we're at with the growth of our business. And we want it to be somewhere it's not. We have these judgments and these attachments. We have all these expectations about how it's supposed to be, and it's not that way. So in a way, it's kind of an outright denial of the present moment, right? And what happens to our state of mind and our emotions when we're denying this inevitable present moment? We get nervous, we feel anxious, maybe you're running out of time. Maybe we feel like hurt or frustrated. We can hear that inner critic speaking really loudly, and we feel frustrated or shame about where we happen to be at this moment. And what does that do for our productivity? What does that do for our ability to really move forwards and access all of our brilliance and creativity? It's really stifling. Right? When you have that hammer, judging you and saying, you should have done better, you should have been smarter, you should have done this faster, it's crushing, right? And so dispassion is the state of just being okay with what's happening right now, that maybe this is actually the most perfect place I could actually be. Maybe there's some piece of information that's around the corner that is going to bring everything together and help you move forward in a much more authentic and aligned way than if you had just pushed yourself through. And so being okay with everything that's happening in that moment, you can be receptive to all the possibilities and all the inspirations that can come to you. And so dispassion plays a really, really important role in our ability to grow our business. Another important way that it can show up in our career is if you're in sales. For example, maybe you're making an offer to someone for a program or service, and there's a part of you that is so attached to the outcome. I really need you to make this sale. I really need you to buy this. I really need you to start working with me. I really need to pay the bills, right? Have you ever had that thought before? And so there's all this attachment to getting a particular outcome. And that makes us feel really desperate, and the person that we're speaking to can really feel that pressure. Whereas if you apply this aspect of dispassion and acceptance into your life, and realizing that it's okay either way, whether they decide to work with us or not, that it's for the greatest good. Maybe they're not the right person at all for doing this work, or maybe it's just not the right time for them, and maybe they'll come around later on. And just being okay and trusting that however it needs to work out is going to happen for us for the greatest good. And so there's a lot of ways that we can apply this in our lives. And ultimately, when we're able to apply dispassion and come from a place of dispassion, we feel so centered inside, we feel calmer, and we're ultimately much more free, right? We're free to be available to access all of our abilities in a much bigger way. And in case you're saying to yourself right now, yeah, Larissa, that sounds like a great idea, but it's easier said than done. Well, this is exactly why I use tapping. And this is exactly why I've created all these tapping videos for you, so that you can use them to help yourself get to that place of acceptance or dispassion, right? When you voice all those negative feelings, all those thoughts, all those shadow aspects that we try so hard to push down and avoid looking at, then we can truly come to that place of acceptance and clarity in a much more authentic way. So I hope you found this video really useful. Until next time, may you move forward with courage and shine brightly. Bye-bye.